beautiful friends, welcome back to my channel, LovedHappy. My name is Kaylyn. Here on my channel, it's my desire to make you feel loved, encouraged, built up, and give you practical tips to be your best self and live your best life. And today we're talking about simplifying motherhood. Oh my goodness. I think we could all agree that we could all benefit from more simplicity in our life. Things are just crazy and always going at such a fast pace. So many of us struggle with anxiety and stress, and being a mom really just compounds all of that, having to care for our children, manage a household, and stay on top of so many little details day in and day out. So today I really hope that these simple tips can help you just simplify things a little bit, and I just pray that you can take these things to heart and they really make a positive difference for you and your family. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're interested in more videos like this. I put out new videos for you guys every single week. My first tip has to do with all of the knowledge that we consume and that we are bombarded with. If you go on Facebook, or at least when I do, there are so many articles that are coming up that friends are posting or that are being advertised. There's so many perspectives on parenting and so much information. And I have struggled with this probably since before my first child was born, trying to figure things out and how to do things, even just looking at reviews of strollers and cloth diapers. It's absolutely endless. And we just have to be conscious of that and not let ourselves get sucked into that, because it is a complete brain drain. At least for me, I'm someone who loves information and I just eat up information. And to me, it feels really empowering. But there is absolutely a line that I feel like we cross too often, where we just let all of these opinions seep into us, opinions about parenting and how to do things. And for me, I had to make that intentional choice. This was pretty early on after my daughter was born, when I realized that these things were affecting me. I had to make that intentional choice to stop reading these things. And don't get me wrong, knowledge is power, but too much knowledge is going to corrupt our contentness. It's going to help us fixate on things that we might be doing wrong, and it just won't be encouraging. The way I see it is the Lord helps me parent my daughter every single day, and I don't need to get ahead of myself. You know, I have enough and you have enough to handle each day as it is. We don't need to be researching all these things, and it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to do things wrong. Just guard yourself from all the information and opinions out there. You do not need to take it in. You have your intuition and you have the ability to dive into that stuff a little bit, but just be cautious and guard yourself. Know that you are an amazing mom, even if you don't read and take to heart all of those articles and opinions. My next tip is about food, because being a mom, we are constantly thinking about food. We're thinking about the food we're gonna buy, and then we're going and buying groceries and prepping meals and making meals and cleaning up messes. It's just endless. There's so much food in my day-to-day basis, and food is such an important thing all the time because our kids have to eat and we have to eat, right? And there's also so much pressure to be healthy and be feeding ourselves and our kids the right things and trying out new recipes and doing this and doing that, and it can be so overwhelming. If you just think about how much time is invested in food, even if you barely put any time, it's a lot. And for me, I really care about eating well and feeding my daughter well. And my number one tip for you is just keep it simple and be okay with keeping it simple. Don't feel like you have to complicate your meals. Learn how to put some rice in a rice cooker, learn how to bake some potatoes, learn how to boil a pot of pasta and how to saute or roast or steam veggies. Learn how to cook whatever protein you want, fish or chicken or beans, and reinvent those things in different ways and keep it simple. So many times I will have a baked potato with hummus and cucumber and tomatoes and salt and pepper. That is delicious, and my daughter loves that as well. Oftentimes as well, we will eat rice with vegetables and chicken or something so simple, and I don't go crazy with the marinades on the chicken or the way I prepare the veggies. Sometimes I like to have fun with those things, but just know you can rely on basics, and it is so easy to chop up some veggies or even buy them pre-chopped. Put a little olive oil on the pan, some salt and pepper, and then just put it in the oven at 400 degrees and just serve it with some rice that you just literally had to throw in the rice cooker. Or if you need a quick protein and don't have any meat thawed out, don't be afraid to open up a can of beans or scramble some eggs. It truly is okay to keep things super simple. Lots of times when recipes are more complicated and there's more steps, there's gonna be more oils and creams and cheeses and things that really aren't what our body needs. Also, along those lines, it's okay to repeat recipes. Find some recipes that you love and your family likes and that are easy, that are no-brainers. I love recipes where you can have things on hand that don't go bad but that are still nutritious. For instance, like chili, you can have canned tomatoes and canned beans and frozen ground turkey on hand and just throw that in at the last minute. I also love just making rice and taking frozen cauliflower, broccoli, and carrots that you can get in packages with some white rice and then lemon juice and then tamari sauce, which is pretty much a gluten-free soy sauce. That is so delicious. I love that, and my daughter loves that, and it's so nutritious and quick and easy. The amount of energy or work you put into creating a meal does not define your worth as a mom. If you're eating 3 meals a day and multiple snacks in between, think about how much energy is invested into that. Don't be afraid to simplify. Seriously, if you simplify food and find out something that works for you, the recipes that you like, it's gonna make things so much simpler every single day. The last thing that I want to touch on is the activities and friendships that you are investing your time in. Motherhood is such a busy season, and it's so easy to feel the pressure to be performing in other arenas of our lives. But motherhood truly is such a special calling, and while the days are long, the years are short, and I know it's going to go by quickly for all of us. With that in mind, for me at least, that makes it easier to say no to other things and know that it's okay. It's okay if I'm not serving in other arenas of my life or involved in different activities that sound fun or doing different things in the community. I think those things are amazing if you can do it, but if you feel like you have your plate full being a mom, just be a mom. You are shaping individuals who are going to go on and live these incredible lives, and your role is so important. Even the simple mundane things you do are valuable, and don't feel like it's not enough or you need to add on all these extra things into your life and into your calendar. Also, do not feel like you need to be friends with everyone, whether it's online and on social media or in real life. Friendship takes a lot of energy, and sharing your heart with people and letting people in and investing into what's going on with them, it takes a lot of emotional energy. It takes a lot of time, especially time. I mean, even just texting back friends can be so hard for me with everything that's going on. So pick the people that you really connect with. Pick other moms who you really admire and who you want to learn from. I have 2 close mom friends that I generally hang out with on a regular basis, and then I'll try and hang out with other moms as well, because I find that those friendships are so enriching in my life. And I love that I have that flexibility right now, only having one daughter as well who's not in school or anything. We can just go hang out and our kids can play, and it's so much fun. But honestly, you know, when things are hard and you need someone to talk to, you don't need 5 friends to keep in the loop. On social media, I guess it's cool to have more friends and have more popularity in that sense, but I just want to encourage you to cherish keeping it simple. Cherish the one good mom friend you have and pour into that one relationship, as opposed to just sprinkling parts of yourself all over. And just overall, remember that what you're doing right now, no matter what kind of recognition you're receiving or not receiving, you truly believe that you are doing the very best job you can. So I just want to say, be kind to yourself, be gentle with yourself. We're all human. You are in process, and you are doing the best you can, and you are learning as well as a parent. But anyways, I love you guys, and I bless you, and I thank you for doing such a good job parenting. You're making such a difference in this world. If you like this video and want to see more like this, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I so appreciate you guys, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye!